Hey everybody, welcome to Controlled Burn, our Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th anniversary edition chronicle. My name's Bolthra. Thanks for joining everyone. We appreciate you being here. Please be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't joined before. Tonight I have three players. We are missing Matt, so we will be NPCing his character around. Hopefully he doesn't die. Shouldn't. Nothing bad should happen tonight. But anyway, let's go ahead and introduce our players. I'm going to start with the person I never start with first, and that's Aloysius.
I knew you were gonna do that. Hello.
There's only three choices. I mean,
No. It's, I would say flip a coin, but that's not an option. Unless you have a three-sided coin. Hello, I'm Aloysius. I'm playing Otto Miller, former private security guard, turned wind speaker, I guess. I don't know. The wind talks to him, so he's a bit weirded out by that, but likes it at the same time.
And the wind cries, Otto. So, all right, let's go to Whispers next. You're muted.
You're muted.
Here I am pulling a Jen because
You
we
were
all
so-
know Brian is going to die eventually. Anyways, after that, so
You were that
You were
close.
so confident. You were so confident going into it as well. And I was like, damn it.
listen, I'm Whispers playing Diana you know, fucking the stutter. This is ruined. Continue.
If you can't say it, none of us can say it.
You know what? Just continue. It's ruined now.
Anyway, and then there's Jen. Hello, Jen.
Hi, I'm playing Alice Monroe. She's used to be a librarian, doesn't know if she's going back. Maybe. She's just turned 40 a few weeks ago and is just trying to figure things out.
That's got to be a bummer, man. Turning 40 and then finding out you're a werewolf.
Yeah, a little
You know.
strange. But she's
No.
always been kind of nervous around people, so maybe this is okay.
That's okay.
Now I'll just hang out with wolves. It'll be
Why
fun.
not?
You know what? Humans, abandoned me. I'm too old to be a horse girl, so why not just be a wolf girl?
Well, in our last episode, our new characters, our new pack, we're given the job to find the cairn. This is a cairn that is in Mount Rainier National Park in Washington State. They were given the task of finding their way through part of the wilderness to reach the bawn of the cairn. They had to travel in wolf form. They did very well. They did a slight run-in with a bear that almost killed one of the cubs, but they managed to really mess up the bear. I was hoping they were going to let the bear run away, and then someone's Arun instincts kicked in and was like, no survivors.
No, kill him. Break that bear's neck.
And jumped on it and broke the bear's neck. And they successfully, after that, got Brian to the cairn, where they started getting him healed. And tonight we're going to kind of pick up maybe a day or two later. Each of the characters has met someone from their particular tribe. And let's just kind of go through it first. There is Jenny, who is a child of Gaia Theurge, and had done healing on Brian. She spends some time with Alice and Brian, sorry, names tonight, and teaches them their tribal gifts. We're not going to go through role-playing all this out. It's just going to take too long. There is a Silverfang by the name of Lars Kressinger. And he seems to be an actor of some sort, mostly small theater, that kind of thing. And he does spend some time with Diana, and teaches her her tribal gift. And then there's that other guy, Otto.
Yep, that other guy.
He the wolf he had spoken to in the last episode, large gray wolf, does come to him and introduces itself. Says its name is Breaks the Chains.
That's metal. Okay.
And then it is also an Arun, a full moon. And it through kind of a long conversation, because it's wolf to English isn't really quite as gentle maybe as as some people's approach might be, even though they said he was nice. He senses that Otto may be of the same tribe, which they call the Wendigo. Or Wendigo, excuse me. I always say it wrong.
Wendigo.
Wendigo?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was like,
No, that's
Yeah.
a joke. People like to say
Okay.
it that way for whatever reason.
I gotcha.
They like to add letters in there.
Or the which way did he go? I've heard that one too. Anyway, the Wendigo. You see, this is why they changed the tribe name in fifth edition. No, nobody could say it. No, but in all seriousness,
now they're Gale Stalkers, which is also pretty metal sounding.
yeah. He teaches Otto his tribal gift, which I think is Call the Breeze. I think.
Yes, Call the Breeze.
Yeah. So we're gonna say they spend some time learning this, and after this, their next thing they're gonna do really would be what's called their Rite of Passage, and this is where they are accepted as members of their tribes, and they're also accepted as full members of the Cairn. They probably spend about another half day after that, maybe getting used to their new surroundings. They're told they're going to stay and live in the cabins at the Cairn until they finish their Rite of Passage. Following that, depending on really what the needs of the sept are, then they're able to kind of sort of go back to maybe a normal life, but they need to live in the area to serve the sept of the spotted owl. Their belongings do arrive at the Cairn. They arrived probably about a day after them. So although it's tight quarters in the cabins, there's a girl's cabin and a boy's cabin. All their things do arrive. They do have their electronics. There is a very weak signal for cell phones. You do have a glasswalker who is a member of the sept. He has some ways to boost the signal temporarily, but even he's not able to get full bars.
Right.
I mean, why, you're not a miracle worker? Come on.
He is not. So they would be able to have some minor communication with the outside. It's not necessarily monitored, but there might be somebody around listening in case somebody goes, "Mom and Dad, I'm a werewolf now." So,
That's why Diana texts people.
I forgot. Nobody calls anymore.
So it's even more permanent.
Yeah.
Would be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you only call if someone died, right?
Do you really need to make a call when your girlfriend's a streamer?
Hello, undead Mufasa.
You have just hop on one of her streams and be like, "Hey, babe, I'm a werewolf now." What's that about?
It's just like, "Hey, babe, not dead in the forest. Don't ask questions. Love you.
I'm going on a long camping trip. Don't even worry about it."
They do get eventually gathered together by Prasad. Did I got his name right? The glasswalker. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a really long week already.
No, well, to be fair, the week is nearing its end, so you're more than halfway through.
Yeah. They get gathered. Prashant, excuse me, is the glasswalker. So he gathers them together, and with the some of the other members of the sept to discuss with them that an opportunity has come up for their rite of passage, that there is something that they can take care of for the sept. Get you together, and he wants to. He takes out his phone, and he wants to show you a video, but he's like, "Damn it, not getting." He's like, "It's not working." He's like, "I wanted to show you something that's been online." He says, "All right, fuck it, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way." He says, "There's always been kind of an urban legend right outside Tacoma of a kind of a feral beast that's been seen around about the last 20 years. You hear, the locals go, oh, it's Bigfoot. It's anything from Bigfoot to a stray dog. And it's always, yeah. Well, yeah. And he says, well, yeah, he says, people were always talking about different sizes, this, different seeing things. And it kind of goes in and out of popularity. He says, unfortunately, it's starting to come up again. People have seen a large wolf prowling around a neighborhood that's just kind of the outskirts of Tacoma. It's right now. It's the hick town. I mean, it's really the sticks, but they are starting to develop it, and within probably 2-3 years, they're going to clear cut most of the trees there, and you're going to have strip malls, and you're going to have apartments, and all that. The problem with that is obviously it's less of Gaia for us to protect. Also stirs up anything that might be in the wilderness. And typically, that's bears and maybe some of our kin. But we're concerned there's something else out there that, well, it might be one of us. And what's happened to really make it important to us now is there was a hiker who was missing for about 4 days, and this would have been while you guys were really starting your journey, so you wouldn't have heard about it. This Ronald Myers was missing. Well, unfortunately, they just found his body. There's an old motel out around there, and they found his body behind the motel. He's like, damn it, I want to show you this video. He's like, the media just hyping it up. There was some kind of attack, some kind of animal attack. Either way, it just doesn't bode well for our kind, because if it is one of our kind, we have the veil. This is to protect ourselves from humans. So if there's somebody out there killing people, even if it's not one of our kind, it's somebody may eventually come snooping in that area, or maybe further into Mount Rainier Forest.
Gotcha.
And he kind of pauses there to kind of let everything sink in and start with the questions.
So what is it like the differing reports of the sightings and the sizes that make you think it might be one of us, or what's the reasoning?
The most recent sightings have been a large wolf. There hasn't been as much of the Bigfoot talk, but he says some of you may know what the hispo form looks like. A large dire wolf.
Yep. Yep. Very familiar with that one.
There is talk that the hotel's security cameras have video of a wolf in hispo form.
Oh.
Okay.
And if the stories are right, the owner is in a bidding war now with the networks to sell that footage.
Wow, that's kind of creepy.
Yes. Have
I
they started any terraforming?
No, they're I think they're a couple years away from tearing everything down. Um, there's the motel, and there's a place called Rusty's Bar right across the road. I mean, it's an old country road, and that Rusty and the owner of the motel seem to be just kind of holding out for the right price before basically once they're gone, that they can clear out the whole area and start building what they want. And what we're afraid of is maybe the price might not matter to the motel owner because he may get rich, sell the place anyway,
Yeah.
and then who knows what'll happen with the bar. So
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, good news and bad news. Only 3 out of the 4 of us can actually go into a bar. Well,
I don't think you necessarily have to go into the bar, but it would be helpful to maybe talk to people in there to see who's seen things. And there's going to be reporters all over that place soon. There's going to be God knows what, Bigfoot hunters, who knows, showing up.
Wow, that's a lot.
We would like you to investigate if there is one of our kind there. If possible, bring them back alive. We obviously don't condone killing our own kind. There's not enough of us to begin with.
Right.
You will have a cell phone. You're not going in wolf form, so you will be able to contact me and the sept. But it's got to happen soon. We need to get in there, confirm if it is one of our kind. If you can stare people into, oh, it was a bear, that works too. Anything that pushes them away from
might be able to do
giant wolf, if you catch my drift.
Yeah. I might be able to do that. I've talked some people down in the library when they were being weird.
I may be able to use my law expertise to kind of finagle the proof out of the other's hands in case it was an actual wolf. Otto, that means you're going to the bar.
I assume as much.
Yeah.
I guess him and Ryan are going to the bar.
I guess.
We'll let you.
It's 5
guys-
o'clock somewhere. Am I right? Or am
That's
I
what my
right?
shirt says actually right now.
No. Because it would
Incredible.
be weird if a 17-year-old walked into a bar, and legally not allowed within a premise of a bar until I'm at least 18, 21. Alex is a librarian, which means most likely they only drink wine.
Pretty much.
And you were in the military, most likely have trauma, possibly have killed multiple people. Based on what I saw, you definitely have an alcohol problem or developing one.
Should we start rolling some dice?
He's not. I don't know.
I'm thinking about a willpower roll there.
Okay,
Wring this
okay.
kid's neck.
Okay.
The moment where you don't know if it's just like, fuck you, you might be right.
Okay. Is there a difficulty for that?
For willpower?
Yes.
Let's click on it and see. I'm gonna make it a 6.
Okay.
Oh no, don't make her fight. She doesn't have a weapon.
Terrible. Terrible fail.
Oh no.
You do not manage to hold your willpower. So what do you do?
Oh boy. Oh. Well, his initial thought would definitely be to, start choking the shit out of her, but he's not going to do that. Instead, just from the sheer irritation and how upset he is. But instead, he's going to try to rein it in a little bit, and instead he's just going to, sweep her leg and sort of like push her to the ground and sort of just like leave her there.
Okay. Everybody hops up like,
Here we go.
chill out.
Mm.
Diana, you're now on your back.
Yeah, I think Diana is just staring at the ceiling trying to process what the fuck just happened.
Oh, now I'm just doing deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I gotta take more self-defense classes.
Let it go.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. And no one jumped in yet,
Mhm,
but
yeah.
but they're like, okay. All right, guys, you're gonna have to work together.
Well, we did
Yeah,
before. We can do it again,
No Geru can live on their own.
right?
Don't worry, we're weirdly really good when we're put into a sense of life or death.
Okay.
It's the non-life or death
Okay.
part we're bad at.
All right. Well, pack up your gear. Prashant is gonna drive you down.
Okay.
And there will be a car that you're available to use. So you're not walking everywhere or anything like that. So
Okay. Yeah, that would seem weird, you know, wouldn't it? Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna get you out. He's gonna get you out of the cairn
Okay.
to a spot where there is a car that you guys can use. So
Okay. So, pack up your gear. Alice has a backpack and probably a lantern that's like battery powered. It's probably dead batteries by now. And she has a library book about Bigfoot because she thought it'd be fun to read while she was camping before. So,
Ironic.
yeah. We'll bring that with in case they need like evidence. Like, look, that's what this was. you know? Mhm.
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diana just breaks her phone because her suitcase was just full of textbooks.
Oh
And
yeah.
you'll and you'll probably get more bars out there if you
Right.
need it.
Oh,
to,
Alice has a
call
phone
somebody.
too.
Yeah.
It's probably fine. So.
I would like to send off a text or try to get a text to go through.
Okay.
I'm going to use one of my powerful allies from my background and text my girlfriend.
Okay.
I am going to ask her, kind of like flavor it up a bit, just because like I know how to like get her to do what I want. A little manipulation of dating someone, and be like, so during my travels, I found this amazing small town that they're just trying to destroy everything about nature. And there's this like horrible rumors going around. I think you would absolutely love the place. You should do a live stream about camping in this location. Amazing secting, animals. I mean, there's a big bear going around, which you should absolutely talk about to warn people coming to visit.
Okay. Yeah. So she's she's supposed to be a social media influencer.
Yes.
Yeah, she can she's like camping with like bugs and like is there a spa or
Sure. There's a wonderful natural hot spring.
she's like, I guess. Okay. She goes, yeah, let me see what I can find. And I'll and she's like, and I'll get on it. So it's probably gonna take her a couple hours to do some
Love
research and then
you.
one thing I did want to mention, one of the things you would have been taught is about stepping into the Umbra. It's the ability Geru have to step into the spirit world. It requires a reflective surface to do so. When the game originally came out, people didn't have cell phones. To me, now people have cell phones. Everybody has a reflective surface on them.
At any given moment.
It works. It works for me. You know, in the old days, you were like, well, I carry a mirror, I carry a spoon with me or something like that. To me, if you have a cell phone, so the difficulty is based on what they call the gauntlet of where you are. So out here in the wilderness, it's much easier. As you get closer to the city, it gets harder. So you guys would have basic knowledge about stepping sideways, they call it. You maybe haven't tried it yet. So I may increase the difficulty maybe the first time you do try it, just to reflect the fact that you've never done it. But that's
Makes
another thing I
sense.
wanted to cover is that you guys have been told about how to step sideways. So
Okay, and what is the pool for doing that?
that is I believe it's something with your Gnosis rating or something.
Okay.
I will look it up.
That
and,
would make sense.
Yeah, I believe it's your Gnosis rating, but we'll look it up when it comes down to it.
Yes, when it is relevant.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like to make sure I'm just mentioning everything.
Yep.
that
Yeah,
You guys would know. So okay, all right. So if you have all your gear, Prashant is going to take you on a short drive, probably about 20-30 minutes, and drops you off.
Yeah, Otto's gonna leave his gun because he definitely does not have a concealed carry license for this state, and does not want to be caught carrying anything.
Smart
that
choice.
Could be problematic.
Smart choice. Prashant drops you off at a like a parking lot that's just used for hikers and things like that going into the park. Gives you the keys to a gray Chevy SUV and directions on how to get to the Timberline Motel. And you guys pull up. When you get there, there are 2 police cars in the lot. There's an area that's on the side of the building. You see like the yellow police tape. There are a couple people lingering around. When you kind of pull up, you can't quite tell if they're locals or maybe work at the hotel. But there's a group of people kind of standing about as close as they can get to the area that's blocked off. And I'll assume you guys park somewhere a decent amount away and walk up, or
let's do
maybe
that.
drove by to case the situation, and then okay.
Have you seen any news reporters standing out there?
Yeah, you do see there is one news van from Seattle Tacoma's news leader, blah blah blah. They look like they just wrapped up filming something though, because there's a reporter and a camera person kind of wrapping things up. So at the moment it looks relatively quiet. So
yes. Just for reference, can we say Diana was using her phone once I got enough signal to access, the internet?
Certainly.
She was looking up local law and state law, so this way her law checks are maybe not made with a higher difficulty, so she was able to do a quick research on them.
That'll work. Okay. She just downloads all Washington State legislature,
the drive
whatever,
was maybe only an hour, and then as we're getting there, I just
like the Matrix.
I read like 3,000 pages on local law in like an hour. I could have done better.
I know Washington, so
I know it.
Quiz me.
Look, her specialty is wildlife conservation law, not civil law.
Which is probably going to be, which may be coming in handy. Who knows?
You think I want to deal with all those icky, gross civil cases? No, thank you.
Well, her father was a wildlife conservationist, so it made sense for her to go to that type of law.
What is the fine for littering in Seattle? City limits or county? No, so
I mean, she knows all of that now.
Right. Anyway, okay, yeah. So you guys see this group kind of milling around.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over and. What happened here?
Alay looks over and you notice she's wearing a uniform that says Timberline on it, and it says Rosalie has a name tag on it. She's like, they finally found that hiker. Man, he was behind the building. She says, poor Maggie found him. She's a mess.
That sounds awful. Did she know him?
No, nobody knew him. He was a like a tourist or something. I mean, this is August, we'll say. So it's still pretty heavy tourism's in here. But yeah, I mean, he was missing, and they were looking for him, and then oh my God, he shows up.
Wow, that's really sad. Does he have family?
They're still they identified him. He I guess apparently has a wife and 2 daughters or something.
Oh,
He's from like, I don't know, like Santa Clara, California or something.
Wow, I wonder how he ended up here.
I don't know. They like they said, he was hiking through the park, and then he found him here.
No, what shape is he in?
Oh, they said he was all cut up, and his oh man, I didn't know. They won't let anybody back there.
I think that's best. I don't think any one of us wants to see that.
Yeah, the crime scene van just left. I mean, they just took him away, but it's probably blood, and she's like, adios mios, and
I think like a bear, cougar got him or something.
That's what they say. Bears
it could be a bear.
and all that.
It could be. I mean,
but they. And she sees this man looking at her. She's like, I gotta go back to work. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for letting us know what happened.
Excuse me.
That's a mood.
Yeah. There is a gentleman looking over at them, and he looks like to be in charge. I mean, you're not sure if maybe he's the owner of the hotel, but once she saw him watching her, she shut up, and looking around the rest of the crowd, there's you see a lady wearing a T-shirt that says Rusty's Bar. She has like red hair, kind of long red hair. She's probably like late 40s. Smoking a Marlboro.
Classic.
She's yeah, and
is it a red?
Of course. So, and we'll say it's about 9:30 in the morning, so it's early.
Yeah.
And you see that lady talking with a couple other people. They're kind of doing the whole kind of rubbernecking, kind of trying to stretch their next. The spot is kind of on the edge of the building, like where there would have been like dumpsters, so you can't directly see in there. They're kind of trying to stick their head over. One of the officers, he's like, "Come on, everybody! All right, let's go. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to see here. We'll let you know what we find out."
Can I see if I can get a quick glance before we?
Yeah. Let's see. Are you going to try to just crane your head over? What are you trying to do, I guess?
Yeah, I'm trying to be kind of inconspicuous about it. So, just not doing anything over to like really get the cop's attention.
Okay, so while he's doing that, I'm going to talk to these ladies and be like, "What did you see? What happened?" And just try to distract them, like stand in front of them, and be like,
"Okay,
here?"
That works."
Yeah.
And I would like to speak to the police officers, probably giving Otto a bit more of a distraction with the police dealing with Diana.
Then let me do Alice's and then Diana's, and then I'll make your roll, or have you make your roll, Otto. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Alice, you're talking to the ladies, and they're like, they said that was that big wolf that's been around.
Are you sure it was a wolf?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It sounded like a bear from what somebody here was telling me. Yeah.
I heard, and then this is the lady with the red hair. She's like, I heard they got video footage, and she kind of she points up, and you can see a camera is on the edge of the building pointing down right where the dumpsters are. She says the owner, and she says that old fart over there. They said he checked his footage this morning and saw something. He said he's seen footage from days before,
Uh-huh.
something.
A something.
So yeah, so
Oh.
now they don't know if there's footage from this morning, maybe when the body got dropped off. That's what the police are going to talk to him about.
That makes sense, yeah. Because I mean, if it was something he's seen before, I mean, it could, it could be a large wolf, but it could be a bear. I mean, bears are hungry this time of year, and they go for trash.
Yeah. She's
If he
like,
was
"Well,
out there, the guy that they just took away, if he was out there, I mean, the bear might have thought he was food.
I don't know." And the lady looks at her watch. She's like, "Ah, shit. We open in an hour." And she's like, "I'll talk to you later." She kind of pats you on the shoulder, and you see her walk across the street back to Rusty's to the bar. Okay, Diana, you go up and talk to the officer. And he's like, "Can I help you, miss?"
Oh, yes. My name's Diana. I'm currently studying law at Harvard. I was wondering if you have a couple questions, if I can just ask.
Is this for like your school newspaper or something?
I'm currently writing a paper for one of my classes on crimes involving animals attacking, the hikers and stuff. So I was just wondering if I can just get a couple direct quotes for this paper.
No quotes. You can ask me a question, and I might neither confirm nor deny them. How about this? Make a what are you better at, charisma or manipulation?
My charisma's a 3. My manipulation's a 1.
Give me charisma and law.
Charisma and law.
We'll see if you're able to.
Still better than Otto.
Yeah.
If you're able to use the right words to maybe.
Wonderful. Difficulty 6?
Probably 7, because he's like, you're a kid.
Oh,
So
true. I am decently young to be in Harvard.
He's just like, this girl's a freshman at best. So
That's 2 successes.
Yeah, he'll what do you want to ask him specifically?
I did not think I would get this far. I know, this is her thing.
thought I would be shot down immediately.
Honestly, yes. I was just wondering if this case is going to be in public knowledge, and are you going to try and get the video footage I heard from the ladies over there as part of your evidence for the case?
He's like, well, I can't confirm or deny if there was any video footage. I mean, he says there's a camera there. If there's footage that's going to be released to the press, it will be released. But yeah, the story, he's like, points over the news van. He's like, yeah, people already know about it, so it'll be public record.
Yes, and when should those files be available that I can maybe get a copy to use my report? Of course, no names or anything would come up. It's all confidential, I understand.
He's like, they'll be released to the press. Have a good day, miss.
Oh, thank you. And please just have a wonderful day. And if you need anything, at least let me buy you lunch for, bothering you while working.
And he's like, no, I don't think that would be a good idea, miss. He's like, and he just turns around.
Oh boy.
Look, this is why Diana's not going for criminal justice.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer.
You were able to do a little bit of the lingo that he answered. He humored you by answering your question, but
yeah, the questions I wanted to ask, I knew we're not going to work with that role.
I mean, if you'd rolled like a 7 or something like that, then he might have been like, oh, well, she really knows what she's talking about.
Like, oh, this girl knows her shit. Okay.
Look, I just learned law in like 5 minutes ago for this day. Give me a break.
Okay. But you did kind of manage to distract him. Alice managed to distract the other people. I'm gonna say maybe a wits and investigation. Maybe difficulty 5, because you're able to just about get to the edge of the ropes without slipping under them.
Okie doke. Do I get any bonuses for the distractions or no?
That is
Okay.
your.
Okay.
That is your
Figured,
bonus.
figured,
Because
I'd try and bargain.
It
all
was
right.
going to be difficulty 7. So
Okay. Well, that's better at least.
awesome.
4 successes.
Okay, you can see the one dumpster there, and in the there's pavement, paved around the back. On the pavement, there is a big red stain, and you see what looks like some splashed blood on the edge of the dumpster.
Okay. So it can I sort of like discern that it looks like he died here and wasn't like placed here after the fact, or like vice versa?
You'd have to get closer.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just, you got a real quick, like closer than anybody else got, that you saw blood.
Okay.
So and then
I'm
jump
not gonna.
back. So,
Yeah, I'm not gonna push my luck, so I will sort of just like get back
Okay.
to where I was and act like nothing happened.
Okay. Yeah, most of the crowd is breaking up now. There are 1 or 2 people, but the police seem to be kind of
Trying to move along.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. The old man who was out there is kind of moving through the crowd, and he's like, "Okay, folks, hey, let's go back to our rooms, and let's try to enjoy the rest of your vacations." And he sees the group,
Mhm.
and he's like, "You guys aren't staying here, are you?"
Well, we thought we might, but
And he's
I
like,
don't know.
He's like, I think we got a couple rooms. You guys a family or?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
cousins, sort of, different generations, but yeah.
Okay. He's like, sorry about all that, but yeah, we got
That's a
rooms
lot.
if you need them.
Yeah, I think
Appreciate
that'd be
it.
great.
And he's like, just give me a couple minutes. I'll be back in the office and I'll
Oh, all right, sure.
get you set up.
Mhm.
So, okay.
All right.
So now, for the most part, there's nobody outside, but it's
Mhm.
broad daylight.
Right.
So, so your options at the moment are, you can go and get your rooms. Rusty's will be open in an hour. Otherwise, there's not much to do on this road.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to the players to see what you guys want to do.
Well, if we really are staying here, might as well go throw all the shit that we don't need in our room.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. I will ask, is Victoria a true crime type of gal? Does she like true
Victoria?
crime?
The
My
girlfriend.
girlfriend. Is she one of those?
I don't know. She seems like the kind who would be interested in it, but is also scared by it.
Mhm.
So one of those, like, just wants to know just enough about it, but then gets creeped out by it. So it's, I don't know. You think as she's getting older, maybe she's, someday she may kill you. You don't know.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I love her. Because she gives me the vibe that she likes to follow new true crime things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
give her a call
Okay.
now that I
Okay.
have service.
Okay. And she's like, "Hey,
Oh, so better news about the whole wildlife conservation thing that I think you're
Uh-huh.
going to love.
okay,
I'm staying at a hotel where someone died.
get out."
It's no, don't worry. They just recently died.
Oh, well, is the Wolfman or whatever around there?
No,
the
it's-
bear or whatever?
Yes, it's a bear. They haven't
Okay.
found it yet. But, this is a very nice town, wonderful vacation spot. I think you would love it. Though maybe don't go into the woods because there's a bear.
She's like, "You're really selling it." So, but you said there's a spa, so
Yeah.
I guess it's okay.
Yeah, there's definitely a spa here.
You should you should film it, put it on TikTok or something, so everybody can know about it, so I can really hype it up.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely get videos of this spa. But yeah, I was wondering if you want, I can tell you a bit about this crime scene, since I know you do that podcast with that person on crime or something. I don't know what you do on podcast.
Is it knowledge that nobody knows yet?
Nobody knows yet. It's only in this local town, and the police just finished their investigation, so you would have the first scoop on the internet.
She's an impetuous kid. She's like, yeah, tell me.
Okay, so there was this guy here at this hotel. I did not write the hotel name down, but we're just
Timberline.
Yes. Yeah, so apparently there a bear attacked. It's very clear from like the little bit that we could see of the body. The locals think it's this giant wolf, which wolves are not like very common in this area. If anything, it was a mountain lion. So he went out hiking and disappeared for a couple days. And then his body was randomly found behind a dumpster in a motel. They don't know if it was truly an animal, maybe it was a person, but like the thing is it is a very big mystery. The cops are not even talking to other people, and if you want, I can absolutely send you a link to the news story when it goes out tonight.
Yeah, I can. But so you want me to get people excited to go there, or be afraid to go there? Because before you wanted to like a travel log kind of thing.
Oh no, absolutely a travel log, because like this place is great. It's just absolutely
People die there. They get burned to shreds. Yeah.
Listen, this is 2023, Heidi. A lot of people will come here if they know someone was killed at a motel. Okay.
She's like, okay.
Also, the woods, the scenery. It is an amazing small town that people would absolutely love. And when I was hiking with a friend of mine that I met in college, there was this beautiful photo spot that would be amazing to do a stream and TikToks and like. I'll send you photos.
Okay.
Great travel destination.
Okay.
Kind of has a murder in its history. This motel is going to be so popular. I bet you. And I just know you're really into like these scoops. And while I'm traveling as studying law in different states as part of my program, I just thought you would want to know. And I love you, and it's been a bit since I've been able to call, since I've been traveling and studying.
Yeah, about that.
Are
Mhm.
Alice and I hearing this whole conversation?
Probably.
You're just like, oh.
That is really bad at lying.
Teenage drama.
Yeah, I think the two of us are probably looking at each other like.
and I'm sure Brian's looking at his watch. Like,
yeah.
okay.
Come on, let's go. Yeah.
And she says, "Yeah, okay. Well, I got to work on this story. So yes, when you get something, just send it over to me, and we'll blow this place up."
Oh, thank you. And I'm sorry I'm not able to call as often as we wanted. Horrible signal while on the road. My parents are still only paying for Sprint Mobile.
She's like, yeah, whatever. It's just, it's all part of our suffering,
Yep, this part of the suffering to make us better people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to call you later. My cousins who I'm traveling with, because not old enough to travel myself, they're getting like really bitchy right now that I'm taking a while. So I definitely gotta go. I love you. Bye. She hangs up.
Click. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that's a lot.
Well, she was doing the thing where she was probing questions on what's going on, and I don't like lying to her. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
I think she was catching on that I'm not in school and I'm a werewolf who now lives in the fucking forest.
You
She
think
knows
she was
that
catching
already?
on to the fact that you were a werewolf? You think that?
Well, I did shift in front of her and then just kind of lied and told her she had a little bit too much alcohol at a party.
The delirium set in. So
Wow. Okay. That's gonna make things rough, I guess.
Yeah, she's not as happy as she used to be since that happened. Lied that she got drunk at a party and that I left her drunk at my parents' house.
Oh.
I see.
So we're
Okay.
just kind of. She's right now going through like this spiritual thing where she believes a soul has to suffer for like the betterment of oneself.
That's weird.
I don't know. I think she's Buddhist, this year.
I don't think
This
Buddhists
year?
do that. You know?
Look, I don't pay attention to social trends like she does.
Oh, I thought you were about to
Buddhism
say
is
that.
not
I,
a social trend.
I also
either.
thought you were about to say that you don't pay attention to her, which seems like a big issue right there. But
Oh no, I pay
Yeah.
attention to her. I know everything about her, her birthday, her parents' birthdays, her entire lineage, anything that's in her genetic coding that would make bad for future children.
that's also a bit of a red flag, I think. But
No, we
Yeah.
talked about all of this. It's fine.
okay, well, that's a little better at least.
I
She
guess.
prompted it.
Okay. So
All right.
the pack has dropped off their gear.
Mhm.
Did they want 1 or 2 rooms, by the way?
We can get
Um,
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
two.
He had 2 rooms left
Yeah.
for the next 2 nights.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
That's fine.
and it's look, it's steep, but it's tourist season.
Yeah.
So,
So,
of course it is. Yeah.
so yeah, you get your rooms, and I says, unfortunately we don't have a restaurant or anything here.
Okay.
Rusty's across the street has some food.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, all right.
You
Sounds
can
good.
you can go there, and you can get into town. It's just mile and a half, 2 miles, and you can get into town. There's a Walmart and all that. If
Oh,
whatever you
okay.
need. So
Yeah, that sounds good. We were thinking about maybe taking a walk or something.
okay, yeah. Well, just be careful. So.
Yeah, we will be.
Always are.
Mhm.
I keep bear repellent around for these occasions.
I mean, when I was
That's
out of character, when I was in Alaska, it was a big deal. I mean, they were like, you could like rent bear repellent,
Wow.
like totally serious. So
Wow,
yeah, it is a
cool,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what's next?
Probably gonna go across to the bar and see what people are talking about.
Okay.
And bring back food for Diana. Who can't go
Yeah.
to the bar.
And
Okay.
listen to some town gossip.
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that. What do you
Alright.
want me to bring back for food?
Only because the boys are here. Can I get something like a little spicy, a little cheesy, maybe a little sweet? No, something salty. Also, I need to make a run to Walmart.
Is there a
Oh.
Walmart in
There literally
town?
is. Yeah.
Okay.
2 miles away.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not so bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you need to make a run to Walmart?
Diana just gives you that look of
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I didn't want to say it in front of the boys.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That's
It kind of, when my cousin, uncle, friend of the family, I don't know how I view him right now, kind of took me. He didn't give me enough time to, hijack my own bathroom.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I have a license. Will you guys do that? I'm just gonna run to Walmart.
Yeah. Here, I've
Okay.
got here. Just take that.
You've
Okay.
given the storyteller a really good idea.
Oh, I had an idea. It was. I just thought it would be funny. The reason why she can't go anywhere is because she has to go shopping.
I was going to go shopping.
All right, then.
Do you want me to grab you some? I'll grab a couple extra.
I'm fine. I
Are you
haven't.
sure?
I haven't needed this in a while. Okay.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to assume.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
If you want to start a grocery list for the pack,
Wait, okay, so does anyone need anything from Walmart?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
I'm going to get us a first aid kit.
That's fair.
A good thing to
Do that.
have.
Yeah. go get
I
that.
mean, just looks at Brian's old injury.
Brian says, "You know what? Let me go with you."
That's probably a good
So,
idea.
Yeah, he's
Good idea, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm driving. Diana takes the keys.
Yes, beer. Yeah. Yeah. That's another reason Brian's gonna go is because you can't buy beer for the pack. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's have Alice and Otto go into the bar.
Yeah.
It's yeah, they've just opened, playing probably country music or something like that on the jukebox, or the touch tunes, I guess it is now.
Tunes, yeah.
And kind of go up to the bar, and the person behind the bar, she's like, "Hey, I recognize you."
I'm assuming
thanks.
it's relatively empty in here.
It
since
is. It is. It's yeah.
I would say since A, it's during the day, and B,
Mhm.
they just opened.
They did. They literally just opened.
Yeah.
So not even the local drunks are there yet.
Good.
So yeah, she's still kind of getting some things ready,
Yeah.
and she says, "Hey, good to see you. What can I
Yeah.
get you?"
It's kind of early, but what's good?
Slides over a menu. They do mostly sandwiches and stuff. There are some like breakfast kind of things, but it's because it's this point it's probably getting close to 11. So I mean they'll do whatever.
Do lunch something.
You see behind her there's an area where there's like a little grill back there, and you see a guy moving around, starting things up. So and she's like, yeah, whatever you want,
Okay, yeah. Can I get a burger?
Of course. What do you want on it?
Lettuce and tomato, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Writes it down. Looks over at Otto.
I'll get the same as her, but make it a cheeseburger.
Okay. Says, what kind of cheese you want?
Oh, there's
It's a
options.
fancy place.
Oh, I have mozzarella.
She's okay. Yeah, I think we got that. Okay.
Good,
So she puts in the order. Get you guys some drinks while you're waiting. We got soft drinks. You got beer. What do you?
Yeah. Give me a beer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take the best thing on tap.
Okay. So we're not going to go through that game.
Yeah.
No.
Gets you some local beers. Slides
cool.
them over, and she says, "Yeah, I'll check you when you guys." She says, "I'm Rusty, by the way."
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to
Alice.
meet you.
Shakes your hand. So you guys staying over at the hotel?
Yeah,
Yep.
we were gonna
okay.
do some like walking around and stuff, but
Oh, yeah. Well,
Mhm.
well, like I said, I mean that talk about the wolf. I mean, this place has been here for 27 years,
Wow.
and and a couple of years after we came here, that's when that whole wolf shit started. Wolf man,
Wow.
you get these kids. I mean, they're fucking shrooming up in the hills and stuff, and they, coming down, and
Naturally.
they're,
And they think they
and
saw a wolf that was
Exactly.
big or
Yeah.
something. I
and-
mean,
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys even got wolves around here? I
oh
don't
yeah,
know.
up in Rainier. I mean, up in the park.
Oh, okay, okay.
They reintroduced them, 20 years ago or whatever, and
wow.
I mean, they're still, they kind of come out every now and then, and they usually don't bother people. That's why all this shit going on. I mean, this guy. I mean, I don't know him from Adam. I don't know if he,
Right.
what he was
Yeah.
doing up in the hills, but
And sure they can get big, but they're not that big.
I mean,
At
bears
least
are bigger. That's the big thing to watch
Yeah.
out for, And
Well-
by dumpsters, I mean they're looking for food this time of year.
well, when I was talking to a couple of girls who work over the timberline, man, they're saying that the owner's got footage of something big
Well,
prowling around there, man.
could have
And
been a
you know,
bear. Bears are huge,
Yeah.
huge.
yeah,
And if they're hungry, they're going to go after whatever they think is food.
yeah, you're right. You're
Mhm.
right. She's like, excuse me, because the guy
Yeah.
wanders in, and he sits down at the bar. She starts taking his order and stuff. So, you guys are left alone. And
Okay.
Okay, so and I'll sort of like lower my voice a bit and say, so we definitely got to find a way to get that footage somehow. Then, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I would do that though. Depends on if the police have it or not.
That is a concern for
Right.
sure.
Right. I don't know. I mean, they just chased us all out of there, basically. So
That's all right. Maybe if we can find where they keep the footage, like in the
Oh.
hotel, then
okay.
maybe we can deal with that. And then if they have given a note to the police already, then that's
Then they have it.
that's priority number 2.
Yeah. Okay, we could do that, but hang out here for a while because
Okay.
bring back food for the other 2.
A couple minutes later,
Mhm.
she brings out 2 plates,
Oh.
and she's like, was that to go? I forgot to ask you guys.
Oh, I don't know if we remembered to.
We didn't specify, so that's not on you.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. I can wrap them up for you.
Yeah, that'd be good. Can I get another hamburger and fries? For
Sure,
our
sure.
friends? And, like 2,
Yeah, no problem, no problem. So she wraps everything up. You guys are finishing your beers.
mhm.
10 minutes later, everything's you
Yeah.
pay.
Yep.
And-
Exactly.
And by the time you're wrapping up, there's probably about 4 or 5 people now in the bar. They're all locals. They're kind of sitting down at that end.
Mhm.
They're friendly. I mean, they nod to you. So,
Wave at them.
yeah. But they're kind of beginning their mid-morning ritual. So,
Okay.
anything else you want to do here before you wander out?
Like in here or
Mhm,
like,
yeah.
I guess I'll sort of like lean on the bar
Mhm.
and just to say, so Rusty, like what other weird rumors you hear from the kids that are shrooming up in the mountains?
Give me a.
This is not going to go well. I already know.
Well, I want to see how much you can get from her. So, what is better, your charisma or your manipulation?
My charisma, but not by a lot.
Okay. That would be charisma and. So you're asking something. You're looking for something specific, or you're just trying to be more general?
Just more general.
Okay. Being general, I'm probably not going to make you roll for. If you were looking for, is there been any specific events of this? Then I probably
No. I'm just
general?
yeah. I'm trying to keep it relatively low key, and so it's just like, hey, so Wolfman, that's some fucking weird shit.
Yeah,
What's some other
yeah.
weird shit you've heard?
She's the Bigfoot shit. She's like, there's the there's always some of those fucking hippies come out of Seattle and come down here and there's always talk about there's cults and stuff like that and all just all that that bullshit that comes out of big cities. Down here we're a little more I think we're a little more grounded, where we but she said, but that wolf shit's got people all and to be honest, it's going to scare people off. I mean, as you can see, this is a small town and we rely a lot on tourism from Rainier. So if people are scared and don't want to come here,
Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem very conducive to tourism.
yeah, and we got those developers crawling up our ass, and every year they keep coming back and they raise the price a little more they want. And she's like, I don't want to sell this place. I mean, it's I started it really from nothing. I bought it. I really bought it for nothing. I built it back, and it's a small business, but it's mine. It's something I did on my own, so I don't want to lose it. So yeah, I mean, if they can figure out what it, if it is a wolf or whatever, just trap the damn thing, take it somewhere else or whatever. I mean, I love animals. I don't want to see something get hurt, but on the other hand, if there's something nasty out there killing people, then they gotta,
don't want to cause a ruckus and all that. I gotcha.
And as you're wrapping up, the door opens and a group of 4 people walk in. Two young men, relatively young, a woman kind of in her late 30s and an older man kind of walk in, and they're just kind of looking around, and they kind of sidle up to the bar next to you, and give me both of you give me just a wits and alertness, please.
Wits and alertness.
Yeah, because you're busy talking to Rusty, so
Yeah.
you just kind of like, and they just kind of
Alertness.
sidle in. Difficulty 6 is fine.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay,
3 successes.
Okay.
I don't think I got any. I got 2 3s.
No,
Okay.
you didn't get anything.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
Okay.
All right.
Based on their accents,
Mhm.
Otto, they're not from around here. Not that Seattle has a specific accent, but you're hearing like a more of a Midwestern accent, and maybe like a Southern accent from somebody. And they didn't have the air of people who've been in this bar before. The way they kind of looked around and kind of sidled up to the bar. So, and one of the young men goes, 4 beers. We're whatever's your best seller or whatever. And Rusty's kind of like, okay. Kind of this
The
weird,
best
like, what's your best seller?
Yeah, that seems odd.
And you get this feeling this guy doesn't drink a lot of beer. He just
Noontown.
doesn't. He's like, yeah, just roll in, man.
Where are you from?
From back east a little bit.
Back east.
Yeah.
So,
He's like, well, Missouri, and
right.
Chuck's here from Kentucky, and
Wow.
Rebecca, I think where are you from? And she's like, Florida.
Florida. Are you family or?
And then the old man goes, I'm from Texas.
Oh, all right.
It's like no, we're
You
just
like
both-
online friends or something? One of those like online
People do
Facebook
meet up,
groups?
you know.
And the guy from Texas is like, you could say we're coworkers. You could say,
All right.
Okay.
and he kind of doesn't say anything else. So they're getting their beers and they're just kind of settling down. They're kind of looking around.
Okay.
Rusty has your food. She's like, okay, it was
Oh,
great meeting
yeah.
you guys. See
Yep.
you.
Thank
Hopefully come
you.
back. See ya.
Yeah, we'll try if we have time. You know, it's
All
kind of
right.
hard to get away
Sure.
from stuff sometimes. But
And then she's rushing now to get beers, and she's like,
Yeah,
oh.
and
She's like,
I'll,
oh, look at Charlene, man, now getting slammed. So
and I'll sort of like look to the 4 and I'll just say, you folks have a good time in town,
bye.
and
you too.
just start leaving.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're carrying out like bags of food
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys get outside,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
traffic is starting to pick up on the road a little bit up, but you can kind of scoot
Get
over
around it,
across the street
yeah.
back to the
Mhm.
hotel.
Wave at the cars like, hey, thanks. Yeah.
And in that time, the car pulls up with Diana and Brian, and they've returned from Walmart.
Oh, hey, we got
And
you some food.
And we're going to assume it was just an average trip to Walmart. You're muted.
You did.
Hi, I knew that. Yeah, Diana like pops out from the driver's side and popping in like a jalapeno popper into her mouth. I got
They
crazy.
sell those at Walmart.
Oh.
Yes, you go. You just kind of Well, yeah, there's a whole bakery section. They have hot food, and I made Brian buy me jalapeno poppers.
They sell
He's like-
jalapeno poppers in the bakery section.
Yes.
He's
Don't
like, I
question
don't know.
it.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Okay, whatever.
Walmart's a
Walmart.
weird place, man.
Strange. Yeah.
It's
He's like-
Walmart. We don't question it. It
He's
probably
like,
started in
let's-
Florida.
Let's
I don't know.
let's get up to the rooms. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
all
Okay.
right, so you-
We'll go.
Get up to your rooms, and
And Brian's
then you'll
food and
meet in
Diana's
one of the
food.
rooms
Mhm.
Yeah.
and have your powwow, as
Oh,
they say.
well, what do y'all think?
I steal one of Diana's jalapeno poppers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now that she has like the burger and fries, I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's like that good, like greasy, extremely unhealthy, like old country food. She's forgot about the jalapeno poppers.
Yeah, I just steal them then. I just take them in for myself. All right. Well, nothing eventful happened at Walmart, I hope.
Brian's like, no. He's like just a, suburban Walmart. Nothing to report.
That's probably good.
That
Yes.
is probably good. So Rusty said that two ladies that work here at the hotel say that the owner has footage of a big wolf, and we don't know if he has given that footage to anyone yet, but if he hasn't, well, even if he has, we should still find a way to either retrieve or destroy the footage somehow.
Then we probably want to do that at night when he's sleeping and break into his office. Anyone good at picking locks?
No, I'm not. Really not.
Not particularly.
Brian is no. He does not have any dots in larceny. So.
Samesies.
Let me check.
Me
his-
either.
I don't think I do.
I'm good at busting
Zero.
down a door if we gotta do that.
Oh my gosh. Well, that would be a little obvious, though, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't know. And I mean, does he have cameras? Where are more cameras? Like,
When you were in the lobby, you did see a camera that was over the front desk. I mean, like basically like pointed towards the front door and the front desk.
okay.
There would be a you'd have to get behind the counter, and then there's probably a door that goes back to an office. You weren't there long enough to look for a camera at that angle. You could go back to the lobby and look and see if there's a camera pointed towards that door or not.
Okay. Yeah.
And there are definitely cameras along it's like a motel, so there's no inside corridors or anything. But there's definitely cameras pointed like down the hallways or whatever, the breezeways or whatever, to show all the rooms and stuff like that. But so you probably spotted, including the lobby, you probably spotted 5 or 6 cameras. So
I will have to ask one question
Mhm.
because this will really fuel Diana. Was there a sign that said that we were on camera?
I don't.
Like one of those like smile you are on camera ones.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
don't think I noticed any.
let's find out. Keep it fair.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'll use Brian's character to roll. So
Sure.
let's do. No, you did not see one.
Wonderful. Diana has some blackmail. In this state, you have to post that you have a recording, even if the cameras are visible.
Okay. Yeah. You. Well, you didn't. I'm gonna say you didn't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't mean
Diana's
there's
gonna
not
go-
one in the lobby that doesn't.
Diana's gonna go double check after we
Okay.
have our power
Yep.
and she finishes her burger.
If you wanna, if you wanna check in the lobby, you can.
Yes.
And there is an older lady behind the counter. She's kind of like, "Hi, how are you today?"
Oh, I am doing wonderful. Just looking around, wondering if you guys have any, fun things to do in town. A friend of mine wants to do a travel piece on this town. I thought I would get some information on it.
And she kind of turns a little bit, and there's one of those, motels have those stands with all the millions of brochures and whatever. They have one of those. And when she turns, you do
Classic.
notice there is a sign behind the counter that talks about you're being filmed. You are on camera. So it's in the lobby. but
They're
you've now
following
seen
the
it.
law.
Yeah, so you have found one. So
Yeah.
there just wasn't one at every camera or anything.
Oh
like
no,
that.
that's fine. They only have to post at least in the main
So
area.
she's like, well, I recommend, there's lots of things to do in Rainier. Beautiful hiking. Just kind of goes off into a spiel that
Is
you're probably
there
not
a
listening
spa?
to. We have a pool that has a jacuzzi.
Close enough.
You're lucky. It's you only get to use it a couple months out of the year.
Oh yes. I was also wondering, is the owner of this motel available? I would love to, get some quotes about him, about the town and his hotel for my friend to post in their paper.
Did I say his name? I don't.
No, you just said he was old.
Did. Let me see. I thought I had said his name, so let me.
If you did, I didn't write it down.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm looking to see if I wrote it down.
If not, he gets a new name.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, his name is Murray.
And then we all look like fools later.
Yeah, no. His name is Murray. So she's like, I can see if Murray's available. Let me stick my head in the office and see if he's available.
Oh, take your time. And with that, I'm gonna text Alice that I might be getting us a meeting with the hotel owner.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
She sticks her head in, and you can't quite hear what they're saying. She sticks her. She says, "Yeah, he's on a call right now. Some business stuff. But if you come back maybe in like 30 minutes, he might be available."
That sounds wonderful. I mean, if we need to schedule something later, because behind your dumpster, if he needs like a couple hours to like call people, I don't know how this
And the
works.
mention of the dumpster, she kind of stiffens, kind of like, but seems polite enough not to say anything.
Yeah. That's suspicious. Wait, the guy just died. That's probably not suspicious. Yeah.
You said you're a reporter?
Oh, no. My friend of mine is a reporter. I am a law student.
Oh, we got no comment.
A friend of mine runs a travel blog, and I'm just out here.
Yeah, miss. I
researching
think
for-
I think we got no comment. Sorry. She kind of shuffles away and kind of goes back to her desk.
I'll be back in 30 minutes, she says as she walks away.
Okay.
Then she texts Alice, be like, I'm not good at socializing with people, help.
What happened? I text back. Like, what did
The
you
D
do?
word.
I was trying to make conversation about things, and I brought up a dead body.
Oh no. So I'm texting back. Oh no.
Colon parenthesis to make a sad face.
Yeah, that.
You
Old
know,
school.
you could just use emojis. There's a button for that. But also, I got us a meeting in 30 minutes.
Us? A meeting?
Well, I never said it was just going to be just me.
What are you getting us into?
They think we're asking questions for a friend of ours travel blog.
Why do they think that?
Because that's what I told them. I panicked.
Well, that's okay.
I got us a meeting and we can case his place or something. I don't know.
Case the place. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll come down. Hang on. And I relay this to the guys.
You just get a message like a minute later and be like, I'm the brains, not the face.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that.
Well, what
Help the kid.
what are we supposed to do with that?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I mean, I look unassuming, so, you know.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah. And I said we were cousins, so I mean, you know.
Alice is the reporter friend.
Like, oh, by the way, that friend I mentioned, she's here.
She's
you
also my
discovered
cousin.
yourself.
Right.
So Diana, you're texting from the lobby, or did you go outside, or you're walking back to the room? What?
I think she like fully kind of like stepped outside to do the
Okay.
text because
Okay.
I feel like she's also like hyperventilating outside because
Okay.
it's not.
As you're out there texting, you see this woman with dark, long black hair. She's wearing sunglasses. Comes walking up, opens up the door. She goes into the lobby. You haven't seen her before, but
Sunglass. Is she wearing? Did you say she's wearing like a hoodie in the middle of the fucking day in August?
No
Okay.
no hoodie.
Okay.
But just this kind of like long black hair,
Mm.
sunglasses.
Long black hair, sunglasses. This early in the morning, wearing sunglasses.
Who
That's
does that?
That's some hoodlum behavior.
Oh no.
What a deviant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know
All right,
what?
so
Can
I'm gonna
Someone please
go-
think about the children.
Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna go
I'm-
downstairs to try to rescue Diana from whatever she's gotten into.
when you're coming to the as you're coming through the we'll say you had to come through the lobby
Okay, sure. Mhm.
because you could take the stairs down into the lobby. Like I said, it's most of the access to the rooms is all outside.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
you're coming down because you know she was in the lobby.
Yeah.
As you're coming through the lobby, you recognize the woman from Rusty's who had come in with those three men. You recognize her as she's standing at the desk, talking about getting some rooms.
Huh.
And then you probably would notice her and then go outside and
Yeah,
rescue
and I'm looking
Diana,
for
so,
Diana. Like,
yeah.
where did you go? You know?
she's
What I
outside.
see-
Just,
she's outside.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. What are you doing?
This is a moment that I wish I still had medication for anxiety.
Okay, just breathe. Breathe. Come on, here. Take a little walk with me. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be
Okay.
fine. I put my arm around her, kind
You can always
of.
break into Walmart and go
I
to
mean-
the pharmacy and side quest.
Nah, that's a vampires thing that you will see in a couple months, audience.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
Break
Yeah,
into
just
a
calm down.
Walmart.
What did you tell them?
well,
Just
I
breathe.
said that I have a friend that okay, a friend that's doing a travel piece. It's not a lie. She's technically my girlfriend.
Okay.
And they seemed really excited, and like he's busy on a phone call. And then she was telling me stuff, and I just panicked and said, well, if he needs a moment before we can set up a meeting later because someone died behind your basement.
Oh, that's where you went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Look, they told me I was supposed to be like this great leader, but I panic when I talk to people.
While all this is happening, I'm gonna make my way out and see if I can go look at the dumpster area.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe.
You could try to go around the other way around the building.
Like out the back
Going by the
entrance.
lobby would be so you'd have to almost go out back around the place.
Okay.
And
then
then-
yeah, I'll see if there's a back entrance or if I can just go out the window or whatever. I don't know.
You don't have to be that secretive, but I mean, what you would have to do is come out and then go out and around. There's like a circular drive or whatever around it.
Yep.
There's back rooms and you can get there and the whole area around the dumpsters has been cordoned off. As you start to walk up, you catch a quick glimpse of there is a car there, and it's state police, and there is a person photographing the dumpster and the blood.
Okay.
So you
Like
kind of
the-
catch it. Yeah, you kind of catch
like-
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like they're out of the car
Mhm, yeah,
photographing?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're
Okay.
they're taking photos, and you see them kind of get down on their kind of taking like a sample off the pavement. So you can get a little bit closer, but not probably as close as you want to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Was this person here earlier? Do I recognize them, or
No,
did they? Okay.
They most likely came while you guys were in the in the room, and there is you can still see there is another cop car kind of further up. So you just kind of quick going, okay, shit, there's still a cop there, and there's this crime scene car here. So
Okay. About like how close am I to it now compared to how I was earlier?
probably like 20 yards now. So you're much closer.
Okay.
Excuse me, let me take that back.
Mm.
About 10 yards, actually. You're
Okay.
closer than you were before, sorry.
Okay.
I throw a rock to cause a distraction. No. It always works in the movies. No,
Yep, he just stops immediately everything that he's doing and is like, "What was that?" Starts exploring.
I should go investigate.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, it's not like we live near the fucking woods and there's animals and stuff. Would never assume that. Okay. Like, how much can I discern from where I am without like being obvious?
I mean, you see a sizable blood stain on the ground. You do see some splattered blood on the dumpster. Give me wits, and what are you better at, intelligence or wits?
Wits.
Give me wits and investigation, please. Difficulty, we're gonna say 5 because you're closer now. So
Okie doke.
nice.
4 successes.
Okay. It looks like there's no other like items on the ground. You don't see any clothes or any shoes, or I mean, it's just really that pool of drying blood. You don't see. There's some dents. Well, excuse me. There are some dents in the dumpster, but you don't necessarily think it looks like claw marks or anything like that.
Okay.
But at your best guess, would be that the person probably wasn't killed here.
Okay, so
maybe they
his
were
body was
dumped
like
here.
dragged here and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
left here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd really have to be able to get close to be able to see if there's,
Okay.
tracks and and things like
Yeah.
that. But
Okay, so you said there's like a dent in the dumpster.
there are some dents in the dumpster. Whether or not they're from, just normal wear and tear of a
Okay.
being
Okay.
picked up, that you're not sure. You'd have to get closer. So
Okie doke. That does not seem like it's in the cards right now, so I will back off for now.
now there is something I could have Brian do,
Okay.
but he would have to get closer as well. So
Oh. Yeah.
I'd say are we technically still outside the radius of like the quartered off area, or like does the sort of like back exit that we take sort of like lead into where it is?
well, they extended the tape from the front of the hotel around the dumpster to you were able to kind of probably slip under the tape and got about as close as you could without stumbling into into the scene. So yeah,
Okay.
so technically you've already broken the
We're
law.
already in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say we should just back off for now.
Okay,
That would be the safest option.
but they don't look like they're cleaning it up yet or anything like that. I mean, there's nobody out there with a hose yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Back in the back up front.
Yeah. We're probably up front of the building right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
While you're
Outside.
up there,
Uh-huh.
the woman who had walked in comes out,
Uh-huh.
and she seems a little aggravated, and she's texting.
Yeah.
Oh.
As she leaves, can I use Sense of the Worm?
You certainly can, yes.
I don't know. She's starting to feel suspicious. Let me see if she's a good person or not.
Well, at
Hold
least
it.
one player already knows who she is.
Yeah, I do.
Know that one a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Bitches everywhere. Oh my god.
I told you, if I have a Dark Ages game, she might show up.
Mhm.
She'll transcend time.
Give me a moment. I'm seeing if there's something I need
I
to roll.
can find out for you right here.
Oh, well, if you have it up.
It's on your character sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You know,
That's
I
why
probably
went
just
to all
have
the
to
trouble
click
of
it.
putting it on there for you.
Listen, I am allowed a stupid moment.
Yeah, you just go to your gifts and rights and click on Sense Worm.
It's she's gonna suck at this. It's perception plus occult. Difficulty 6.
Yeah, that works.
She has 2 dice.
Good luck.
Ugh. Did it work?
You fully
No.
failed.
Nope.
Oh.
You can tell she seems a little aggravated by something, but
Hmm.
whether that is caused by evil,
No, there's just a moment where she activates and it just goes, nope, not during this. God, so much blood. All I smelled was blood. I did not smell her at all. Oh God, I think I'm gonna throw up.
and she's texting, and then she just kind of looks both ways across the street, and then kind of walks back over to the over to Rusty's.
She seemed kind of grumpy.
She does not. Something feels off about her.
Yeah.
Is she traveling alone?
I don't think so. I think we saw her in the bar with like
Which-
3 other people.
Mhm.
So family. I don't know. Maybe she's just annoyed from.
When did she
Whatever.
get here?
Oh, a little after Otto and I got in the bar. It wasn't that long. We kind of left like right after that.
I may be overthinking this.
It's okay. I know that's
But-
what you do. Mm-hmm.
New people acting kind of suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys. So
Shows up the morning of a murder.
I don't know. They all said they were from different states too, which is kind of strange.
Organized crime? I don't know. I'm 17.
I know. It's okay. Don't worry. You don't have to know everything. It's all right.
Well, I have to know everything. It's kind of my job.
Your job?
Well, of course, I stopped being a lawyer and now I'm supposed to be this magical leader. I have to know everything.
I don't think
Not
all
quite a
leaders know
lawyer yet.
everything. You're not quite. Yeah, there's paperwork for that. I mean, I
Okay,
think.
I'm technically
this
fresh.
is Legally Blonde or something.
Yes, it's legally blonde now.
The Werewolf edition.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Look, all that I'm saying is there's this divine calling as a wolf that I'm supposed to know what to do.
Don't. People could hear you.
Yeah.
Let's go back
There's
up.
there's no one out there, but
Yeah, but I mean, let's talk about this back in the room.
How long have we been outside?
I don't know.
5-10 minutes. I mean,
Ah,
not
okay.
much, so.
Yeah, we'll go back to the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Diana pops some idol when she's back up there.
poor kid.
Otto, how long are you going to wait for them to leave, or are you gonna?
How far in the process does he look like he is in
He's
this?
maybe about halfway from your knowledge of. You watched a couple episodes of CSI. I mean, you see him. It looks like he's taking some sample. He's taking some pictures.
I'll wait. I'll sort of like retreat back to sort of like the back entrance.
Okay.
And then I'll sort of like go back in, and then I'll sort of like chill like right by the door,
Okay.
like until I hear like a car start up or whatever.
Okay. Occasionally, a housekeeper comes past you. They nod. Carrying out bags of garbage or something like that. But yeah, you maybe wait 20-25 minutes or something. Then yeah, you do hear a car, and then yeah, you get back there, and there was nobody there at the moment.
Nice. All right, Brian. Let's take a closer look at all this.
Okay, I was about to sneeze. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I know what Brian would do in this case. So I'm gonna see if he can use spirit speech. So let's take a look at what you do for that.
The spirit of the dumpster. Tell me your secret.
Doesn't necessarily have a role. So
I know spirit speech is constantly active as long
Yeah.
as there's a spirit within
Yeah.
an area.
I'm gonna have him roll his wits and rituals. Or no, excuse me. Wits and occult. To kind of see 5 successes. Okay.
Nice.
He is looking around. He's like, there was someone here. He's like, it wasn't he's like, it wasn't a spirit. He's like, if there was a ghost, they're not here. They were probably where it was murdered, but they were not murdered here.
Like the ghost of the dead guy.
Yeah. He's like, but, and since he got 5 successes, he's like, I think I know where he was murdered, though I've got a general idea. He's like, but I'm gonna have to step sideways and look at it through the umbra.
Okay. All the spirity stuff is still throwing me.
Yeah.
for a
You're
loop,
like rage kill.
Yeah, but okay,
Yeah.
sure.
He's like, we're not allowed to do it out here in broad daylight because
How close are we to the tree line?
20, 30 yards. He could go in there.
Yep,
He's
I'm
like-
just.
Okay.
Yep, I'm just like I'll just like grab his
Okay.
shirt collar and start dragging him towards the woods.
Okay. Yeah, and he grabs his phone, and this reminds me we didn't look up the rules for stepping sideways, so we're going to succeed.
Okay.
In absence of rules.
Yeah, because you're the one doing it, so
Exactly,
you
yeah,
can
exactly.
decide.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he gets his phone, and he's like, dude, you got your phone?
Yeah.
He's like, just look at it. And
Pull on my phone and look at it.
it's a gradual feeling where the world just changes, and you go into everything is the direction you're facing once you're in the tree line is much greener, but you turn around and it's a little brownish gray where you see the motel, but you do see what looks like almost like a glowing line coming from in front of the dumpster, leading past you into the forest. And Brian's looking at it, says, from what I can tell, that's like a link to the spirit. Like this spot is connected to them, but this guy's spirit or his ghost or whatever the hell might be that way.
I feel like one of those shroom-addled teens right now. So let's go, I guess.
And he's like, hey, I just been doing this a couple days. I could be completely wrong.
Well, look, clearly you sound more competent about it than I have any idea about it. So let's just go, okay?
Okay.
Let's just do it.
Okay. I think for that, I would want to save that for the next episode,
Yeah.
because that's going to be something
Sounds
that would
good.
be
Mhm.
involved. I don't want to just rush through it and go, you find a ghost,
That happens.
Yeah. So what I'd like to do is save that for the next episode.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Alice and Diana, and we'll kind of wrap up for
Okay.
tonight.
Sounds
All right,
good.
so we're back up in the room and
Mm-hmm.
you know, trying to find her some water or something because she's not feeling well. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Um,
dancing around the issue on
Yeah,
stream
exactly.
today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
people will get it or not. You know. But-
Listen, the girls, the gays, and the theys understand what we're referring
exactly.
to. But yeah, she takes a little bit of Midol.
Mhm.
Realizes her jalapeno poppers are gone. Doesn't
Oh.
question it.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, those are long gone for sure.
Yeah, they didn't last long.
Nope.
So, are you going to attempt to go back down to the lobby and try
I think we should
to?
Social our way through it.
Do you want to try that again, or do you want to send me?
You're better at the social thing than me.
Yeah.
So I am. Diana's just kind of like twiddling her thumbs because she needs to be able to do something, and it's bothering her that she can't. She's trying to think where her skill set will fit in. She's just like, okay, I can run. I'm good at telling people what to do. I don't have any skills that are useful in this.
Okay.
I'm good
okay,
at bossing folk around.
All right, tell you what.
Basically,
See
middle
if
management.
you can find the Disney Channel on that TV. Okay, and just calm down. All right.
See if you can pull up some Hannah Montana. See if they're doing reruns.
Whatever. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna start studying a law book. That usually helps me calm down.
Then that's what you
Okay.
should do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and talk to the whoever's at the desk. And
Oh yeah,
Yep,
I'll
yep.
send you the links to like Victoria's channels. This way you can actually see there
I'm
are
not
like
gonna
travel
do that.
blog information.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, I know, but Diana's just like being like, here's the information in case he thinks you're lying.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So, all right. So I'm gonna go down and talk to whoever is at that thing. Yeah,
Okay, we lost Founder for some.
we did. Yeah,
Yes, we
but-
did.
I
Yeah.
don't know what happened though.
Let's see. Anyway, okay,
All right,
so
yeah,
you
so I'm gonna-
you go down, talk to the lady, and
Yeah.
she's like, friendly. Hi, how are you?
Hi. I wanted to apologize for my cousin that came down here. She's extremely brilliant, but she's not really good at social. And so if she I don't know, sounded strange or said something odd, she doesn't mean it that way. I just wanted you to know that she's not trying to offend you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she sounds like she's a reporter or something, and
She's not.
we have no
No.
comment.
She's not a reporter at all. I don't know what she was thinking when she got there. She gets nervous around people sometimes, and stuff just comes out of her mouth.
We're a little sensitive about the incident.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. No, she's not a reporter, really.
Really, or is she?
No, she's not. She's
Okay.
17. She's, you know,
Okay.
yeah. She's
Okay.
not
All right.
working for some
All right.
company.
Well, Okay. Well.
No. Okay. So
then-
just to clear that up, but she does get nervous around people. So
Okay.
I just thought I'd tell you. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think the owner wants to talk to her anyway.
Probably not. I mean,
he's-
she is
he's
17,
busy.
and I know adults don't often want to talk to teenagers. so-
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she-
Yeah. Okay. All right.
and you put her much more at ease. You're
Mhm.
closer to her age.
Yes.
She's like, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, enjoy your stay.
Yeah.
She's like, if you need anything, more towels.
Oh,
let me
yeah. If we do, we'll come down here or we'll call down here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All
So
right.
thanks for being so understanding. I know
Yep.
that was probably awkward.
Okay.
But all right. Thanks. I'm gonna go back
Alrighty.
up now. Mhm.
Okay.
All right. I go back to the room.
Children of Gaia.
Yeah.
Swooping in and making it all better.
Yep.
Yeah, once you get it back up there, Diana is very invested within a TV show, which is the history and customs of Canada.
Okay. Sure. Where is Diana sitting? Like on the end of the bed? or
Oh, fully on the end of on the edge of her seat. And she's like, you can only bring 27 cigarettes. What if I try to bring 28? I could get taxed by the Canadian government.
Interesting.
Meanwhile,
I've never
Otto's
been to
tripping
Canada.
balls in the spirit world.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What I want to do is, we'll pick up. What I actually had a question was, would Otto and Brian come back and get the others, or is it?
Well, Brian seems to have a lead now,
Yeah.
and so Otto's more of like, let's get it while it's hot. Kind
No,
of
I agree.
deal.
I agree. That's why I just want to.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what I figured. So okay, so what we'll do is we will pick up again. I don't even know why I'm bothering to start up Foundry again.
It doesn't matter right now.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll pick up again next week with that, and we'll get everyone's thoughts on tonight so far. So how you feeling?
Both jazzed and like, what the fuck that Rebecca fucking Hernandez
Is back.
Yes, the eye.
showing up again.
Yeah, she is my. She has now been in 3 different games.
Yes.
She's the through line
Mhm.
between
She
all
really
of it.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's it. Mhm.
And I may have just thrown her in just as a cameo. You'll
That's
you'll
fine.
find out.
Whatever.
But yeah,
Yes, I
she's-
mean, like, I wasn't paying. Oh my god, I just fucking spat everywhere.
Oh well.
But the other names sort of just like flew by me, and then when you were like, "Oh yeah, my name's Rebecca," I was like, "Wait a second," and
they said, "Where's she from?" She went, "Florida."
yeah, I was like, "Wait a second," and so then I was like, "Oh god, were the other names people also that I'm just completely went over my head because I was so taken in by Rebecca."
Someday I'll reveal her full role.
Okay.
But yeah, she's if people are interested, she is in Hunter, our Hunter series,
Yep.
and she is also in Blood in the Water.
Yes.
Yep.
So she is the connection between all the series.
Yeah.
So,
Meanwhile, Owen is off swooning over her somewhere.
exactly. So, all right. Well, I'm glad everybody enjoyed themselves.
Yeah. That's good. That's
I'm
good.
gonna see if anybody has anything they want to plug. Jen,
Yeah.
you're always up
Shattered
first.
Soulstone.
Yes.
Shattered Soulstone.
Yes, I'm the
And,
host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast. It's about the Diablo series of games and what's going on in the company. There's a lot of stuff about Diablo 4 right now, which is really fun. So I've been trying to pull that into the podcast, which comes out every Saturday at shatteredsoulstone.com and probably a whole bunch of other podcast apps and things like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
And my friend Whispers.
Hello, on Monday we'll have another episode of Sinful Pangea where the cast will finally maybe fight one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. So that's what
Yay.
you do when you're fighting demons and sins in a post-apocalyptic world. And if you like, Warframe and gaming and shit, tomorrow I will be gaming some more Warframe because our Call of Cthulhu game is currently on hiatus for like another 2 weeks. So come join me as I fuck around and find out.
Sounds good. And my friend Aloysius. Anything change?
Well, I don't have anything for me, but I will shout out a podcast. I'm going to shout out that Groovy Scoobcast. It's a
Okay.
Scooby-Doo podcast. And I just met one of the guys who co-hosts it this past weekend. He's a really cool guy.
Awesome.
And they do like a bunch of like reviews and trivia and news and all things Scooby-Doo. And go check it out if you're a Scooby-Doo fan, because when I found out that he was in charge of it, I freaked out, and we talked for like half an hour about Scooby-Doo.
You need to ask him if there's ever any going to be because we'd talked about doing a Scooby-Doo Call of Cthulhu game.
Be like, hey, Derek, are you interested in this? You can play Shaggy.
I was toying around with names like Scooby Thulu or something like that, or, and the Murdered Mystery Gang or something. So, but anyway, for us here, we will be back again next Thursday night for the next episode of Controlled Burn. Join us tomorrow night for Call of Cthulhu, starring at least someone on this screen. That would be Aloysius playing Algernon Blackwater.
Yes.
Okay.
You kept wanting to call him Blackwood.
After the real guy.
Yes, because
So-
that's a real dude
right.
that I
Yeah.
didn't know that was a real dude.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's why I was like, did he
Coincidental.
attempt? Did he know this or? So?
yeah, no.
Anyway.
Super did not know that.
Super did not know that. Okay. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. We will see you all again next week. Again, thank you for watching, and give us a like and subscribe if you have not already. Peace. See ya.
Bye.